Hello guys. Hope everyone is good. Um, Here's another trade breakdown on EURUSD. One of beautiful setups, not from monetary part of it, just an entire thought process. Um, because this trade was derived from relevant hard time frame. So guys, this trade was floating, I think around 1 to 8, and here TP was hit at 1 to 10. Um, Another interesting thing about this trade is because one of people I admire, um, I can consider him one of my mentors, Alex from Tamtama. He took a trade around this area and he had 2.5 pip stop loss, and I got an entry right below his entry. I got a 2 pip stop loss, um, of which it's to see what your mentor actually see. Um, it's awesome. He's not my mentor as in like he mentored. Um, it's one of the people who inspires me. One of the people I want to treat like. I'm learning from their videos actually. I I couldn't actually afford their mentorship, so it really makes me happy to actually see what my mentor see. So guys, let's get to an actual trade. Um, Excuse me guys, let me upload this this time frame so it will be easy when I go through my analysis. It won't keep on updating. It really makes me happy to see, um, to actually trade, to take a trade a trade that my mentor took. Where is no, it's here. Sorry guys, it's this one. See, this trade was actually derived from high time frame, from this point of interest, because this supply zone took out this demand zone. You see, this entire push started from this demand zone. So this supply took out this demand zone. So this is a significant supply zone. And around this area the price started to distribute. You see, started to distribute around this area. And the reason why I consider this trade is because you see there is a pool of liquidity around this area, and around this area. And I expected the price to actually go on to liquidate all all this liquidity that lies below this point. So let's get to 15 minutes. Um, this is a, this is actually a sweep. This is actually a sweep. There's a difference between an actual break of structure and liquidity sweep. You see, this is my U-turn, and the price went on to liquidate, to sweep this UT for potential liquidity above this high. And let's get to lower time frame. You see, the trade was derived from high time frame, and it's a hourly distribution all the way to this sweep of my high time frame UT. Yes, I didn't just blindly took a lower time frame distribution. Entire trade was derived from high time frame, as I said. And another thing, I was guided by this pool of liquidity, these equal lows. So guys, okay, this is where Frankfurt opened 8 a.m. my local time, and London opened at 9 o'clock my local time. Okay, you see, the price started to distribute during Asian Asian session, and London opened, sorry, Frankfurt opened and went on to sweep my high time frame instead, um, and continued to to add on this these equal lows. And guys, on my last trade breakdown, I talked about intersession liquidity. Um, that each session can create a liquidity that will be manipulated another session. For example, you see, during Asian session, these equal lows were created, and these equal lows were never liquidated, and they were only liquidated during London session. Um, Also, this emphasized the magnitude of an important, an important, an importance. Sorry, guys, importance of present time. Um, you see, Frankfurt opened and took this liquidity. After taking this liquidity, and another thing I mentioned is it's that the most favored or most liked liquidity by institutions are trend lines. Um, I've seen that a lot. You see, Frankfurt opened, people expecting to sell around this area, and they were liquidated, and went on also to liquidate that high time frame you see, and went on to retest this trend line. And when the price reached this point, people were expecting to buy and they were liquidated. And this liquidation happened during London session. And the price went on mitigate to mitigate whatever, see, to mitigate this supply. Remember, the more touches are on a trend line, the more reliable the trend line becomes. And you see this trend, these equal lows were created during Asian session, and New York session went on to add on that liquidity and went on to mitigate that supply, that sweep. And Alex from AA captured a trade around this area, and my entry was actually around this area. Okay, let me share my thought process why I chose this point of interest. You see, after the mitigation of the supply zone, you see, everything was mitigated. You see, there was no imbalance that was left unmitigated. You see, even this supply, this one, was mitigated by this week, and the price went on to break this internal structure. And the reason why I took this entry, it's because I was guided by liquidity below, and also from a high time frame perspective. So after the price broke to the downside, you see this this supply zone was left unmitigated. So I didn't see any reason for a price to go above this area. So I took my entry. Excuse me, guys. Okay, let's continue. So, I said already, the supply zone, excuse me, was mitigated, and the price seems to take care of every supply. Only this one was left unmitigated. So my stop loss, my entry was around this point. When my stop loss was around this point, exactly 2 pip stop loss, and I targeted this demand zone. You see, and this is my entry, and this was my TP. Um, the reason why I targeted 1 is to 10 is because, first of all, I want to be consistent at aiming for 1 is to 10 before I actually hold for 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 more risk reward. Because, guys, it's not easy. You can actually get an entry. Trade management, it's another case. It's another case. So this trade had a lot of potential. Alex had took this entry around here. Around this point, Alex had already got 1 is to 33 RR, and my entry was around this area. You see, you see, and at around this area, a 2 pip stop loss and 100 pips, that's 1 is to 50. Um, it's another thing that actually makes me happy to actually get a better entry. Alex got an entry above my entry, 5 pips above my entry, but I actually got potential of more risk reward than my mentor. Guys, have no idea, no idea. That truly makes me happy. And this is not the first case where I actually took same entry as one of people I admire. Um, there's another trade on GPUSD. Um, VGOG took an entry below, and I took an entry above, and we captured. It was a buy. He captured 1 is to 8. I captured 1 is to 7.5, but I got an entry above his entry. Um, I'm really happy, guys. I'm really happy. Um, I would have been very happy to take my targets around this area. It would have been 1 is to 30. You see, guys, the trade was derived from high time frame. It was derived from high time frame. From from this hourly distribution. You see, from this hourly distribution and the sweep of this high and this distribution, and this trade happened during London session, and I expected the price to actually liquidate these equal lows, but then again, trade management, guys, it's another skill on its own. So I have another trade on GBPUSD. It had a potential of 1 is to 50, but I closed my entry around 1 is to 10, because I want to be consistent with my 1 is to 10. This is a second one that had a potential of 1 is to 50, but I closed it at 1 is to 10, because being greedy, it's really bad. So guys, hope hope you enjoy this video. By the way, I haven't actually reached that potential. I've mentioned that with on my previous video, um, that I haven't reached my full potential. And another thing, that it's possible to get 1 is to 10, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. And another thing I noticed, um, those trades that are intraday and they turn out to be a swing, they are in line with high time frame. They are in line with high time frame. And there are other trades that I took, and they went for 1 is to 10, 1 is to 15, and continue elsewhere. There is a trade, an intraday trade, that is taken and the target hits within the day. Actually, within less than 30 minutes, it hits 1 is to 10, and the other that is in line with high time frame bias, high time frame structure, because you can actually swing. You can actually swing the trade like this one, like this one. Let me see. It would have been actually 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You see, guys, the potential. In 4 days, you can actually get 1 is to 50. Hope guys will enjoy this video. This is one of my second best, actually third best trade. The first one was Bitcoin. I don't actually trade Bitcoin, but I got an entry that hits 1 is to 40, and the other one, GBPUSD, had a potential of 1 is to 50, and this one. Hope you'll enjoy this video. If you like this content, please subscribe, hit a bell notification so that when I upload the next video, um, we can you can actually leave a comment on topics you want me to cover. Also, if you're interested um, to master the craft together, because I haven't mastered my craft yet, so it's a lonely journey, guys. It's a lonely journey. Um, okay, guys. Hope you'll enjoy this video. It's just that I'm so excited, so excited. Um, please don't get irritated if you hear me repeating myself. It's just that I'm so that was just a tongue twist. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's hope maybe by May, April, I'll start to be consistent. But let's enjoy the learning process. Enjoy.